The Game Boy Advance is a 32-bit handheld game console. It is the successor to the Game Boy Color and was also developed and marketed by Nintendo. It was first released in Japan on March 21st, 2001. These are the top 10 games for the Game Boy Advance. Number 10, Pokemon Fire Red Leaf Green was developed by Game Freak and published by the Pokemon Company and Nintendo. It was released on January 29, 2004. The games are part of the third generation of the Pokemon video game series and hold the distinction of being the first enhanced remakes of previous games within the franchise. As in previous games, the player controls the player character from the overhead position and participates in turn-based battles. Throughout the games, the player captures and raises Pokemon for use in battle. IGN scored Pokemon Fire Red Leaf Green a 9 out of 10. Number 9. Grand Theft Auto Advanced was developed by Digital Eclipse and published by Rockstar Games. It was released on October 26, 2004. The game is set in Liberty City, a fictional city that appeared most prominently in Grand Theft Auto 3 in the year 2000. One of the earliest announcements of this game was that it would be a port of the Grand Theft Auto 3. IGN scored Grand Theft Auto Advance 8.5 out of 10. Number 8. Metal Slug Advanced was developed by Dream Vision Games and published by SNK Playmore. It was developed on November 12, 2004. The gameplay is very similar to any other Metal Slug game, but with two new systems, the life system and the card system. The life system is simply a life bar for players. The card system is a card collecting part of the game. There are 100 cards to collect. IGN scored Metal Slug Advance an 8.4 out of 10. Number 7. Tekken Advance was developed and published by Namco. It was released on December 21, 2001. It utilizes a single input system with punch mapped to the A button, kick to the B button, and the left and right triggers used for tagging and throwing respectively. The game also included a sidestep feature that made the game have a 3D feel similar to Mortal Kombat Deadly Alliance, which was released later that same year. Players can play as Ling, Yoshimitsu, Nina, Forrest, Gunjack, Warang, Paul, King, Jin, and they can unlock Heihachi Mishima. IGN scored this game an 8.5 out of 10. Number 6. Legend of Zelda The Minish Cap was developed by Capcom and Flagship. It was published by Nintendo. It was released on November 4th, 2004. It is the 12th entry in the Legend of Zelda series. A magical talking cap named Eslo can shrink the series protagonist Link to the size of the Minish, a bug-sized race that live in Hyrule. The main protagonist Link must navigate several dungeons to obtain an item or an enhancement at the end of each dungeon that is pivotal toward the end of the quest. Number 5. Fire Emblem The Sacred Stones was developed by Intelligent Systems and published by Nintendo. It was released on October 7, 2004. It is the 8th entry in the Fire Emblem series and the second to be released outside of Japan. The Sacred Stones take place on the fictional continent of Magvel, which is divided into 5 nations, each built around a magical stone said to be linked to the imprisonment of an ancient demon. The player takes the role of royal siblings Erika and Ephraim during separate campaigns as they fight hostile forces invading their homeland. Number 4. Mario Kart Super Circuit was developed by Intelligent Systems and published by Nintendo. It was released on July 21, 2001. The game is the third installment in the Mario Kart series and the first for handheld consoles. Following Super Mario Kart in 1992 and Mario Kart 64 in 1996, the player races in a kart against other teams in different courses. The game screen indicates the current standings in a race. the number of laps needed to finish the incoming race, and any incoming weapons. Number 3. Castlevania Aria of Sorrow was developed by Konami Computer Entertainment Tokyo and published by Konami. The game was released on May 6, 2003. Aria of Sorrow is set in the year 2035, when Dracula has long been sealed away after a battle in 1999. The plot follows the journey of Soma, a teenager granted occult power as a result of being a potential vessel of Dracula's reincarnation. As in the previous games Castlevania Symphony of the Night, Aria of Sorrow introduces several new features to the series, such as the tactical soul system, and employs a futuristic storyline in contrast to the medieval setting of many other Castlevania games. Number 2. Super Mario Advance 2 was developed and published by Nintendo. It was released on December 15, 2001. The Mario Bros. Classic game has been included in the game like the other Super Mario Advance games with multiplayer. The gameplay and plot are the same as in the original version of Super Mario World for the Super Nintendo. Players take control of either Mario or Luigi, adventuring through Dinosaur Land to foil the evil King Bowser and his Koopalings who have kidnapped Princess Peach and imprisoned 7 of the native Yoshis in eggs. Outside of the main mode of play, players may also play a remake of the Mario Bros. Game included in all other games in the Super Mario Advance series, which supports anywhere from 1 to 4 players. Metacritic scored Super Mario Advance 2 at 92%. Number 1. Metroid Fusion was developed by Nintendo RDI and published by Nintendo. It was released on November 18, 2002. The player controls Bounty Hunter Samus. Like previous games in the series, Fusion is set in a large open-ended world with elevators that connect regions. The way the game unfolds is more linear than other Metroid games due to its focus on storyline. For example, Fusion introduces navigation rooms which tell the player where to go. Samus can absorb X-parasites which restore health, missiles, and bombs. The game includes features new to the franchise such as the ability to grab ledges and climb ladders. The gameplay involves solving puzzles to uncover secrets, platform jumping, shooting enemies, and searching for power-ups that allow Samus to reach new areas. IGN scored Metroid Fusion a 9.5 out of 10. We upload new videos every week, so subscribe to our channel. Don't forget to hit the like button as well. Click the notification bell to be notified of when we upload these videos. See you on the next episode of Culture Stream.